Hey friends, I don't know about you, but sometimes when you're starting something like a beginning, it can be so exciting at first, sometimes can't it? I think of all the things like when I had been young and I got married or I had my first child, like all those new beginnings, they were so exciting and so wonderful. But sometimes through the living of life, when we begin things only for them to end so very differently than we thought, we can almost get so very scared of beginning things again. And God had just given me this picture one time when I was just really struggling to begin again, to try to hope again, because it seemed like I'd been hurt so many times before. It was so scary to try again. And He gave me this picture of a little kid that has been trying for a long time to learn how to ride a bike. And that kid keeps falling, it keeps getting hurt. So finally, out of fear of not wanting to get hurt anymore, it just decides, you know what? I don't even need to ride a bike. Like, I don't even care. Kind of talked himself out of it, tucked the bike away, almost forgot about it. But then that kid would watch everybody else ride their bike and all the joy that would be on those kids' faces as they rode their bike. And finally, wanting that same joy, they chose to have the strength to go try again. And that kid tried and tried and it fell and it tried and it tried and it fell. But finally, that kid learned to ride that bike. And that kid was grinning from ear to ear when it had that same joy that it had seen on those other kids' faces as they had ridden their bike. And God is telling you that He knows that you've been watching other people live their dream, that they have fallen maybe behind closed doors and you haven't seen their dream and all the things it has taken for them to try and try again. But because of the living of your life and how things have played out, that you've become afraid to try again, to begin again, to hope again. And when you've seen those other people, it's almost just caused almost like a knife in your heart because it's like they're living their dream. God, why can't I be living mine? And He said a lot of times it's because you've been scared to begin again, to try again, to hope again. He says, if you'll be brave, you'll get whatever thing it is that you have hidden away, thinking that it's far too late, that you've tried and you've failed so many times. He said, if you will get that dream, that promise, whatever it is that He has placed on your heart and He's bringing to mind right now, if you would be brave and get it out, that you too, you're going to have a grin spread wide from ear to ear when you accomplish that thing that He's put on your heart to do. Because He Himself birthed that thing in you, friend. And He can't wait for you to be able to share it with the world. That there are miracles attached to this thing that He has given you. That is not just for you, friend. That He has so many people's lives that He wants to touch, to enhance with this thing that He has entrusted to you. He says you can be brave. He knows it has been scary, all the times that you felt like you tried and failed. But you can begin again, friend. You can endure through this thing, tenaciously push through, and you're going to be amazed at everything that He brings about through this. I love you, friend. I cannot wait to hear all about it. Hope you have a great day.